Alrighty. Welcome in, friends. If you're watching this part of my tutorial today, you're most likely watching the replay. If so, I'd love for you to say hi. Leave me a little comment, #replay, so I know you were here. And as always, if you are interested in anything that you see me make, please reach out to me in a private message. Most often, if the item is already sold or spoken for, I can reproduce it. Most often. Not always, but most often. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna tag us and share us. Do all of the things, guys. I actually can comment. My comments were restored after the debacle of my accounts being hacked more than a week ago. All right, shared to my one group, shared to my other group. Shared. I'm gonna pop in a vitamin C drop, wait for some friends to hop on. And then once we hit 11 o'clock, we'll get started. I canceled my visit to my kids today, my son's house. I woke up this morning to a text from him that they're sick. And I said, okay, we will reschedule. We'll reschedule when y'all are healthy, because I don't want to go and take a chance of getting sick. So I found myself to have free time, which is good because those two puppies in the back. Hi, Vicky. How are you? You're the first one in. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Those two puppies, the pink one is Paisley, the lavender one is Lily. I have an order for another one. So I am going to go ahead and get started on that later this afternoon. Start working on it because those puppies take about 2 weeks to dry. They're big. They're super cute. Paisley and Lily. And move this out of the way. This one is Lily. She'll be going to her new home when she finishes drying, and she comes with 2 little lavender bones to display right next to her, and an adoption certificate. Isn't that the cutest? She's cute. They are all cute. Super cute. Oh my goodness. Avalanche. Yep, so I'm gonna hop on, since I'll be around, I'm gonna hop on at 2 today for my regular live sales spot. Vicky, can you hear me and see me? Okay. You're the first one in. I'll get started at 11. All right, so today's challenge stumped me, guys. Stumped me. I had to think on this a few days. The challenge is create something inspired by your favorite fairy tale growing up, or create a magical creature. Well, I don't know what stumped me. I don't really have a favorite fairy tale growing up. And then I didn't think I am proficient enough to create a creature in less than an hour. It's 11. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I thought on this a while. Hi, Tina McCune. How are you? Welcome. I thought on this for a little while. And then I remembered in my stash quite a while ago, I had purchased, thank you for sprinkling, sweet friend. I appreciate it so much. Vicky, can you hear me? Vicky, I want to make sure that everything's working okay. Super glue and a toothpick inside here. I remembered I had purchased from Lydia a unicorn mold set that does the unicorn horn and the 2 ears and the 2 eyes. Hi, Miss Brenda. How are you? Tina, can you hear me and see me okay? Good morning. Good morning, sweet friends. Hi, Kathy. How are you? I'm doing good. Hi, Alyssa. All my friends are starting to hop on. So, with that said, thank you for sprinkling, Alyssa. I appreciate you. You're always so good about sharing my tutorials. I appreciate you. So then I stopped stressing because I really was stressing, guys. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Hi, Ramona. How are you? Ramona, your lily, let me bring it over. Your lily is done. She's sitting back here drying. I finished her. She's sitting back here drying. She's going to need a full 1 more week to dry. Look at her, Ramona. Look at her little purple sweater. And look at her big, sweet bow. And she's got a paw print in there. Her little tongue and her little ears and her cute little face and her nose. Look at her paws. So cute, so cute. This is going to live with Ramona and her 2 little bones and her adoption certificate in purple. Hi, Christy. How are you? She was fun to make for you. She's a big girl, though. She's dry to the touch on top, but she's still very wet underneath. So I'm going to give her another day to dry on the top. Hi, Holly. Thank you, Alyssa. I hope you like her, Ramona. I'm going to give her another day to dry on the top, and then I'll start flipping her over so she can dry on the bottom too. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you. They are fun to make. So I'll start puppy number 3 later on today. All right, here's some of that yummy, glorious gold Deco Art dazzling metallic paint. We're going to paint our unicorn horn in gold. We'll see. I might have to do 2 coats, so I wanted to get on this right away and let the first coat dry so I could go back and do another coat. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, we'll do 1 coat, and then I'll set it aside and let it dry for a little bit, and then we'll see if it needs a 2nd coat. Hi, Raquel. Oh, Ramona. Yes, you're absolutely right. Oh my gosh. I didn't even look at the last name. I just saw Ramona pop up. Yeah. Yep. She's cute anyways though, right? Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it is another Ramona. You are 100% correct. You guys, I tell you, every Wednesday, I am not a morning person. I'm not a morning person. I go to bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. So this is very early for me. I keep trying to get someone in the Wednesday lineup to switch. Someone who's at 1 or 2 in the afternoon to switch with me because my brain doesn't work this early in the morning. Yeah, last night I think I went to bed at 1:45. And even when I know I have to get up early, I can't go to bed really early because I toss and turn and I can't fall asleep. Thank you, Ramona. Thank you. She's going to go live at the other Ramona's house. Ramona's like, you can send her to me. Hi, Debbie. How are you? I was just saying that this challenge that Leanne created for us stumped me. You know I'm not a good challenge person. This one stumped me, Deb. I almost was gonna bag it and do a live sale instead. And in the 13th hour, I remembered I had, because it's favorite fairy tale or a magical creature. And in the 13th hour, I remember I had a silicone mold for a unicorn that is in my stash and I've never used. So I'm like, oh, a unicorn is a magical creature. There aren't real unicorns out in the world. They are magical. All right, so I'm hoping this will cover with one coat because I don't want to be sitting here the whole time waiting on this gold paint to dry. And I feel like this gold paint takes a little bit longer to dry than the regular acrylic. Hi, Maggie, welcome. Hi, Maureen, how are you, sweet friend? Welcome, thank you for everyone, for being here. And bearing with me. You guys know I'm just not a morning person. Y'all are probably like, girl, it's almost afternoon. But for me, I'm more of a night owl. So this is morning. All right, that looks good, guys. I went over it kind of like 2 times. So I'm thinking that'll be good. I'm thinking we won't have to do a second coat. It's so shiny and pretty, isn't it? All right, I'm gonna put this in my styrofoam block and set it aside. And I think the one coat will be plenty good. I'm gonna move this out of the way so I don't knock into it. And we're gonna move on. How's everyone doing today? What is everyone doing today? Are you home crafting? Are you organizing? Are you at work? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, I don't know what I have all over my silicone mat. Oh, I know what it is. It was from yesterday when I was doing the wet clay on the little mini seasonal tree bucket. I left some stuck to my... Carissa. Yes, ma'am. She knows me so well. Carissa and I text sometimes at 11 p.m., midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. We've been known to text at 2 o'clock in the morning. Because if she's up and I'm up, we just have a conversation. All right, guys, so I took 3 from my stash, 3 3-inch styrofoam discs. Good morning, Lulu. Hi, Debbie. Welcome, friends. All right, so we're doing a little mini unicorn cake today. And I got these cute little mini stands. I have 2 different sizes. I got larger sizes from Michelle Crafty Man, and I got these cute little 3-inch smaller sizes from Dawn's Bakery. So if you're not following those 2 girls, make sure you follow them. They have such cute stuff. But this one is the perfect size for the little 3-inch discs. So I glued 3 of the 3-inch discs together, and then I just quickly covered them with some baby pink foam clay so it would have a chance to dry so I could handle it and do stuff with it today, okay? So I cut a circle on the top. We do have that joining seam all the way around, so we're watching it working. Hi, Albert, how are you? So we're gonna do something to cover that seam, okay? All right, so I have a little bit of a seam, joining seam in the back, so that's gonna be my back. Talking myself through this. All right, so on the bottom, I wanted to do a little bit of a, or did I wanna do this on the top? No, I want to do it on the bottom. A little bit of like a cake would have. The frosting that they do around the bottom of the cakes, you know, at the bakeries. You guys, words. This early. Debbie, I'm going to go, I keep saying this, I'm going to go and check our Wednesday lineup and see who's on at 1 and 2 in the afternoon and see if they'll switch with me. I feel like I'm doing y'all a disservice coming on and still being half asleep. I'm not half asleep, but you guys know what I mean. All right, so I'm taking some white clay and we're gonna put it in this little mold. And I wanna say I got this little mold off of Amazon, I wanna say. And I love it because it's a petite little frosting trim mold. And you guys know, how are you, Albert? You guys know I tend to do a lot of miniature, little, tiny things. So this is just a really good size mold for me. It's one of my favorites. So who watched the women's figure skating last night? You guys, I love the figure skating. I love the pairs. I love all figure skating, but my favorites are the pairs, the ice dancing, and then the women's. And all 3 of the Americans were saved to the end because they were all, last night was a point skate. I'm doing good, Heidi. I hope you are too. Last night they earned points. They're not giving out medals for every skate. I don't remember them doing this in past Olympics, guys. Maybe they did, and I just don't remember. So all 3 of the Americans were skating in the final group because they were contenders. And the first one that went skated really good. She was in 2nd place, and then she got bumped to third place, I think. And China's in 1 and 2 spots. And then the other one, Amber, who was a heavy favorite, she ended up in 12th place because instead of doing a triple jump, she did a double. And she got, if they don't complete the required element, they don't get any points for that. Hi, Christine, how are you? So she finished and she immediately started crying. I felt so bad for her. And she kept saying, I had it. And then she didn't have it. All right, how many of these am I gonna need? Probably 2. Ladies curling, yeah, Terry. How did the US do in the curling? Curling reminds me of like bocce ball that we play on the lawn in the summer because you're trying to get it as close to the bullseye or whatever and bump your other opponents out. I think. I don't understand curling that much, but I think. Has anyone heard any updates on Lindsey Vonn? I haven't heard anything on her in the past. The first couple days after her fall, she was all the news, and I haven't heard anything on her the past couple of days. Has anyone heard anything? Last I heard, she had her 2nd surgery. Oh, Carissa, yeah, that happens. I mean, sometimes you just sneeze and you get knocked out of Facebook. Yesterday, after all of the horrific account hacks and everything that went on for me a week and a half ago, yesterday I got locked out of my Facebook account 3 times. Locked out. Just locked out for no reason. First time they came back and said, we think your account was hacked. I'm like, yeah, it was hacked a week and a half ago. And I keep restoring it and recovering it and changing my passwords. So in order to get back in, I had to change my passwords yesterday 3 times. 4 surgeries in Italy, and she's back in the U.S. now. Holy cow. Terry, did they say like, I heard it was a compound fracture to her tibia, which, what is that? The lower part of your leg? Yeah, it is ridiculous. And I know it's for security, but come on, I mean, and the one time I got locked out and I went through all the steps to recover and reset my password. I've reset my passwords for so many things, like 69 times in the past week and a half. Everything online, all of my online presence. I mean, everything has to be recovered and reset. But the first time it happened, I reset my password and got back in, and like 30 seconds later, they locked me out again. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? So I didn't even want to open Facebook up last night. I wasn't even on Facebook. I'm like, I can't. It's too stressful. All right, guys. So I'm going to put, these are so pretty, aren't they? They're so pretty. Top of the leg. Many more surgeries to go still. Hi, Sam. How are you? Welcome. Holy cow. I don't understand that. Why so many surgeries? I understand like a first surgery, and then you have to have like wait for the swelling to go down and then have a second surgery. But holy cow, that seems like a lot. All right. I'm going to be really careful so I don't get any of this on my silicone mat. That's why I put parchment. All right, a little bit of super glue on the back of this cute little, I don't know, what would you call this, guys? This frosting trim. What would you call this? Oh, this is so cute, you guys. Look at, let me hold it up. That is, it's just the right size for these little teeny tiny little cakes. Just precious. All right, I'm carefully pushing it down all the way around because I don't want to undo any of the detail on the frosting. It's so pretty. All right, we'll put some more super glue. So I was backwards. It's the top of her leg. When she landed, her legs were like crisscrossed. And as soon as I saw she wasn't moving her legs, I'm like, ooh, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be really bad. All right, I'm connecting where I left off. And of course, look guys, I need one more little piece. I guess I probably could have tried to stretch it, but sometimes when you stretch your element, it misshapes it. So we'll just make one more tiny little piece and we'll put it in there. Yeah, the way she landed, it was cute, yummy marshmallow, right? All right, we'll make one more tiny little piece. See, look, I needed one piece and I didn't want to stretch it. Make one more little piece right here on the end. So you guys, I was supposed to be leaving after I finished my live today. I was supposed to be leaving to go to my son's to visit them Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and see my babies, my baby Brooke and my baby Liam. And I woke up to a text from him this morning that my daughter-in-law is sick. He's like, I just want to let you know you can still come if you want to. That's Bailey. She's in her crate. But I just wanted to let you know that she's sick. I'm like, all right, thanks for letting me know. I'm not going to come. Hi, Dana. How are you? Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Dana, you and I need to do a duo. I know every time you hop on, I say that. All right, we're gonna stick this one little piece right in there to make it look cute. Hi, Sam, how are you feeling today? How is your shoulder and your arm? All right. Fit in there, and no one even knows that there was a space and we had to do some surgery. Sam, when's your appointment? Is it today? Pretty cute, right, guys? All right. Let's check our unicorn horn. Yep, it is dry, and I think it covered good with the one coat. So we will move forward. We will move forward. Sam, that's so weird. I know I'm a lot older than you, but I was telling my husband yesterday that I don't like to grab things really tight with my right hand anymore, like grip like this. Look, I can't even, my middle finger on my right hand, and I'm right-handed, I can't even put it all the way down. Like this, when I make a fist, see how that's straight? This one, I can't put it all the way down. One of my friends told me, I forgot what she called it. You didn't get any sleep. Oh, Margaret, I'm so sorry. Oh, Sam, when's your appointment? Is it today that you're going to see the orthopedist? Oh, Thursday. You said you're going on Thursday, I think you said. All right, guys. I forgot what they call it, but it locks in when I make next Wednesday? Sam. Oh my gosh. Yeah, with specialists, they make you wait like forever to get in to see them. It's crazy. All right, here's the two little ears. Like I said, the unicorn horn, the ears, and the eyes were all made using a trigger finger. That's it, Maureen. Yes, thank you. I couldn't think of the word because, you know, it's trigger finger. It's only in the one finger on the one hand. And sometimes when I try to grip something, or like pull this fitted sheet down over the bed, or grip something to pick it, or like pull my leggings up, anything with a grip, it locks in place like that. And then I have to, and it feels really weak. Yes, Terry, yes. That's what it is. I don't know, guys. I don't know. So anyways, I was having the conversation with my husband, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. I hate it. He's like, sucks to get old, Deb. Sucks to get old. Like, yeah. When you hit a certain age, and yeah, it's not, because it's only, yes, Vicky, exactly. It's only in the one finger. And of course, it's on my right hand. All right, I'm gonna add some glue to the pink part. Maureen, I know you said you have it too. Maureen and I are twins with our trigger fingers. A lot of different things Maureen and I are twins are, but unfortunately, her and I both have the trigger finger. I didn't even know what it was. I went to coffee with one of my friends, and I was explaining it to her, and she's like, oh, it's a trigger finger. I'm like, oh, what is that? It just started happening, guys, like right before Christmas. So it's a brand new fun thing for me. And I don't think there's a cure. I Googled it. There's like exercises you can do, but I don't think it ever goes away. And I don't even know if it's like carpal tunnel. Does anyone know? Can you have surgery on it to fix it? Or is it not even worth it? All right, putting the glue on the pink part of the little unicorn ears. And again, guys, I made the horn. Vicky, you have it too. on one finger or multiple fingers? Vicky, how old are you? I'm 61. Maureen, I think Maureen is kind of close-ish to my age. I think, Maureen, you're a little bit younger than me, but close. All right, where's my fan brush? Broke your left wrist 2 years ago. 0 strength. Sam. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't used to have all of these things until I started getting older. And now I have all these things. So fun. So fun. All right, guys, this is that yummy hot pink glitter that I love and use all the time from Recollections from Michael's. Look how sparkly it makes the ears. So cute, right? All right, so there's one ear. Do the second ear. This hot pink glitter just makes me smile. When I'm having a bad day, all I have to do is come in my craft room and like look at glitter. Speaking of glitter, I need to do some reordering because I am getting low on several of my sweet glitter colors. There's something dark in there. I don't know what. Look at how pretty that is, guys. Oh, the same finger in your 62. See, it must be something. Oh, Sam, thank you. We're a few months apart, twin. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, let's get this glitter carefully. Watch me spill it all over my table. Watch, wait, because I said it. I'm going to manifest it, and it's going to happen. All right, we'll move that out of the way so we don't have any glitter catastrophes. I need to vacuum in here. Since I'm not going out of town today, maybe I will pull my vacuum out and clean the floor in my craft room. Because Bailey walks all around in here and then glitter gets tracked throughout the entire house. My husband will come down from his office and man cave upstairs and he'll be like, "What? How did glitter get in my man cave?" I'm like, talk to your daughter, Bailey. Bailey the puppy. All right, guys, so what we're going to do next is put the unicorn elements on, and then that'll give us our spacing where we could decide what else we're going to add, okay, in my head. So I'm going to start with the horn because that's the largest piece. And it is good and dry, and the one... that Deco Art Gold Metallic Paint covers really well. All right, I'm putting super glue on the bottom of the horn and on the toothpick. My back seam is right there. We're gonna add it right there. Push it down into the styrofoam and say it with me, class. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Sam, on a live wax paper. Yep, I've done that too. Yep. Oh my gosh, you guys, so cute. Magical creature. All right, then I'm gonna take another toothpick. I always like to use the toothpicks, guys, just for a little extra security. I'm gonna break it in half. And put one in each of these little magical ears. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. You guys, I died when we were at Fake Bakers Gone Wild and Annie was up on stage teaching her one of her workshops, and she said it. She said, "Hold it, hold it, hold it." I almost died. I didn't know I was even on her radar. I didn't even know she knew who I was. I mean, she knows who I am, but you guys know what I mean. Cute little unicorn, right? All right, so we're gonna add one little ear on this side, and I'm butting it right up against that horn, and I'm gonna hold it, hold it, hold it. This is gonna be so stinking darling, you guys. For some reason, the mini things just make me smile. I just love all things mini. The large projects are adorable too. The puppies and Frostine. We were all saying it, right, Dana? Who knew? I mean, when I started saying it, I was just saying it to like fill airtime while I was waiting for the glue to dry, so people wouldn't just be staring at me and I wouldn't be staring at the camera. Who knew that it would catch on? All right, and then this little ear is gonna go over on this side, right butted up next to that horn, and push it down and hold it, hold it, hold it. And it's so funny. I know you guys, when you're gluing anything now, you just say it. Because, just because. You're like, dang, Debbie, get out of my head. You guys, you could stop there. Look at, wouldn't these be cute to make these teeny tiny like this? And if you didn't even want to do the 3 layers, you could do one stack shorter with 2 layers for a little like spring, party, and have them setting at the, I love doing that, having little favors setting at everyone's place setting around the table. And then when the party's done, like a little tea party, then they could take their little treat home. That would be so cute. All right, and then the 2 little eyes, they were in the mold that I used to make the horn and the ears. And I cut them down because there's 3, there was like 4, but they were too big for this tiny little application. So I cut them down. And I just want to make sure I put them both the same way. I don't want to put one way and one the other way. I want them both the same way. This little end needs to be rounded off a little. This is where I cut it off. And it's a little square. I'm gonna make it a little round. That looks better. Yeah, I posted it on my business page, Sam. There was my husband sent it to me. There was a golfing coach that was coaching a female golfer on how to set up her stance and then bring the club back. And when she got to this point, he's like, and now hold it, hold it, hold it. My husband sent it to me. I almost peed my pants. I'm like, oh my gosh. Everyone is saying it. All right, so this is gonna be a little tricky. I'm gonna add some super glue onto the back of these cute little eyes without getting it on my fingers, guys. Without getting it on my fingers. I probably should be using tweezers. Probably should be using tweezers. All right, we're gonna put one little eye here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wait until you see how cute. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hilarious, right? Hilarious. Oh my lordy bee. You guys. All right, tiny little bit of, like I said, this one stumped me. I thought I was gonna sit this one out or do a sale instead of a craft. I'm like, there's no way I can make a character, a fairy tale character in less than 1 hour. There's no way. There's no way I can make a character in less than an hour. I'm going to watch everyone today to see if they make characters in less than an hour. Okay. Look at you guys. Oh my goodness. Magical creature. Right, Deb? I'm setting trends. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Okay, then what I think I want to do to hide this seam where the circle meets the piece I put around is I'm going to, you guys, ready? Unicorn Candy Fizz from Paper Sweeties. We're going to put it right over that seam. It was meant to be, okay? It was meant to be. Unicorn Candy Fizz Sweet Glitter is going to go on the seam. Right, Sam? Sam Comey. Sam Comey is the queen of sprinkles and glitter. Well, Maricela and I are the queens of glitter, I feel. Sam is the queen of sprinkles. So I'm putting a nice thick, you see, I'm not even smoothing it out with my glue brush. I'm putting a nice thick bead of glue all along that seam. I'm keeping it thick. So this way, when I come in with my Unicorn Candy Fizz, a good amount will stick where that glue is. The magic's gonna happen right now. Very, Carissa, right? I mean, I had to. All right, so how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Where's my little spoon? Because I don't want it to stick onto this white frosting that we just added. So I'm gonna hold it like this. I'm gonna get a bigger piece of parchment. I feel like I just crafted so all of the bling, Maricela. Girl, yes ma'am, yes. That's all I have left of Unicorn Candy Fizz. So guys, I feel like this afternoon I need to get my little recipe book out. You guys, oh my gosh, I can't. That is so yummy. I need to get my recipe book out. I feel like this is gonna make a mess and it's gonna get on my frosting. I'll have to try to be really careful. And you guys know, if it does get on the frosting, I don't have glue on the frosting, so as the frosting dries, you can brush it off. And like I say all the time, a little extra glitter is not gonna make me mad. Adorable unicorn, right, Maureen? And this one stumped me. I was gonna sit with this one out or sell. I'm like, there's no way I can make a character in 1 hour. What the heck? Leanne is like, just so good with her characters. She can make a character in 1 hour. Debbie, not so much. I'm slow. All right, fan brush. You guys, I was good. I didn't get any on the frosting. Wow. I didn't get any on the frosting. All right, and then if I have any stray, I'll hold it up to the camera so you guys can see. It is so sweet. You can stop there, but we're not going to. So sweet. Look, you guys. How precious would that be for little birthday party favors? Or make it big as a centerpiece for a little girl's birthday party. My granddaughter, Brooke, when she turned 1, I got her birthday cake. I asked my daughter-in-law if she wanted me to get the cake, and she said, sure. And I asked her what theme she wanted. She's like, oh, whatever, just surprise me. I'm like, okay. And I did unicorn. I got her the cutest unicorn happy first birthday cake. Do you guys love it? Look at how sweet. Right, Carissa? Right, Sam? So cute. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna set this over to the side. I will get it all back in the hot tub with its friends off camera. I don't want to hold you guys. We're gonna keep going. All right, so you could stop there, but I still have 20 minutes. So when I was sitting watching the Olympics Sunday afternoon, I do this quite frequently. Leanne, you're on here. Did you hear me saying? I was gonna sit this one out. I'm like, there's no way I can make a character in 1 hour. And then I remembered I had this mold for the unicorn horn and ears and eyes. So I'm making a little unicorn mini cake. And look at the unicorn candy fizz sweet glitter. And look, that seam went bye-bye. You don't see it. You just cover it with glitter and it's gone. All right? So then when I was sitting watching the Olympics Sunday afternoon, I just made a whole bunch of teeny tiny flowers and leaves so I could have these in my stash and pull from them as needed. So I thought I would add some flowers, maybe. Let's see. Baby basket. Yeah. Oh, Sam, you haven't watched me? Oh, they loved it. My daughter-in-law and my son, they loved it. And then I told her after she takes all the baby stuff off it, she can give it to my granddaughter to put her little dress-up clothes on and play dress-up with it. All right, so I thought I wanted to come out the middle to make it look like the main, the magic of glitter, right? Yeah, what would we do without glitter? Put some flowers down the middle to make it look like the mane of the unicorn. You know, the center part. And then maybe some drizzling down one side like a ponytail. Hi, Jenna. How are you? Welcome. Yeah. All right. So we're going to start adding these flowers strategically. Onto our cute little unicorn. And I am going to use tweezers, guys, because I don't want to get super glue on my fingers. I couldn't. I was stumped. Yeah. And then I was like intimidated because I'm like, there's no way I can make a character in 1 hour. There's no way. Leanne can, but there's no way that Debbie would be able to pull that off. I was completely stumped. I was going to sit this one out. I was almost going to leave early to go visit my kids. But in the 13th hour, I'm like, oh, a unicorn is a magical creature. And I remembered I had these molds that I had never used. I'm doing well, Jenna. I hope you are. They were sitting in my stash waiting for Leanne to set this challenge for us. That's what they were doing. Sitting in my stash waiting. The only thing with the little things, guys, sometimes they're a little hard too. Because they are so little. Sometimes they're a little hard to see how we're creating a mane. Now I'm going to put some smaller flowers in front of that blue flower. Some smaller ones in different colors. I made all different little sizes and shapes. Yellow. I think we need a pink and a yellow. This is so cute. So super cute. The hardest thing is handling these tiny little pieces and trying to not get super glue on your fingers. Hold it, hold it, hold it. This is gonna be so adorable, guys. I'm really loving it. Smaller. This is the tricky part now. Trying to find just the right ones that would work. We'll do this one next. I was gonna say, who's gonna give this a try? Because it's so cute and adorable. If you didn't have a unicorn mold, these pieces would be easy enough to make from scratch. Look, you guys, how cute. So for the horn, you just would roll a teardrop and then twist it, okay? Easy. For the ears, you guys, just a thick, chunky teardrop, cut the bottom off flat, and then a smaller teardrop for the inside. And the eyes, you could roll a little worm and then make the little lashes with tiny little pieces of foam clay, right? Now I need a itty bitty, let's see, maybe this baby pink color. Yeah, look at how teeny and adorable this one is, guys. Y'all are probably like, oh my gosh, Debbie, I can't with those tiny. But when this all comes together, they're just gonna be perfect. Tweezers will be your friend if you're doing this in this scale, in this size. Oh my gosh, so cute. All right, we need to add a few more leaves. And that looks like her little mane, her little center mane coming down the front of her face. And then I have two different size leaves. I have this size and then this smaller size. So I'm gonna use this smaller size in the front because our flowers are smaller. So, so cute. I'm loving it. Cute for a tiered tray or in a little girl's room. You are 100% correct, Maureen. Yes. All right. And two little leaves over here off to the side. Oh my gosh, you guys. I was doubting myself, and now I feel like this is right up there with maybe one of my favorite things I've ever made. It's just cute. It's just cute. So I guess you could stop there, but I was thinking since I have all these flowers, I was gonna come down one side, like to create the illusion of a ponytail, cascading down one side, like this, cascading down one side. Since I have all these pretty flowers. So we're gonna keep going over here on the side. Are you guys liking it? She's cute, right? Hers is so cute. All right, where do I wanna start? With a yellow one or a pink one? Is that one too big? I feel like that one's too big. So you've gotta have choices. You've gotta have all these sizes over here. Look at how pretty this one is. It's almost like a sunflower. So pretty. And they're all done with molds. All the flowers are done with molds, guys. So this is very duplicatable. Now, I don't like the pink right next to the ear because the ear has the pink. So let's grab a different color. Let's do maybe blue. That one's too big. Let's try this one. Thank you, Leanne. You guys, Leanne and I are partnering up for the month of March, for the pink frosting duos, we're going to be duo partners. And we were chatting last night and we came up with our theme, and we're so excited about our theme and our project. We're so excited. Yellow, we're going to go with yellow to start the ponytail in the medium size. I'm not going to finish doing the cascade on camera because, as you guys can see, I am taking my time, being so selective. Can I show you all the molds I used? I can't right now, Kathy, because I'm trying to finish up this tutorial. But I can post a picture when I finish of some of the molds I used. They're all from Amazon, I want to say, off the top of my head. All right, and this needs a little leaf. It would take me too much time, Kathy, to go dig through my stash to find them all. But I could send you a picture or post a picture on my page. I'm going to keep going with my tutorial. Look at how pretty, guys. So that's the start of her ponytail off to the side. I'm excited to craft with you too, Leanne, and a little intimidated, a little. I'm not going to lie. A little intimidated because you are so talented. But I think we came up with a really cute plan, an idea, and I'm going to do the same thing that you suggested. I'm going to take the inspiration photos and I'm going to make me a little sketch. And then this way I feel like that'll keep me on track throughout the whole month. And sometimes when you have too many ideas, you can get overwhelmed. Look, you guys, starting her ponytail. All right, so now we're going to start coming down. So let me find a cute one to start the transition. That blue one looks good. You guys, this is so fun to put together. I'm really enjoying this project. I'm surprised. Like I said, I was very intimidated by this challenge. It was a real challenge. Thank you, Jenna. It's a real challenge. A lot of times I surprise myself, guys. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I can't think of anything. And then in the 13th hour, I surprise myself. I come up with an idea. I'm like, oh, I could do this. Cheat sheet. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I feel like that will, I'm going to do the same thing like you said. I'm going to take those 4 inspiration photos. I think there was 4 of them. So weird that the chat disappeared on my side overnight and not on your side. But Facebook, I've been having challenges with Facebook, so I guess not quite so weird. But I'm going to make me a little sketch with my color palette. Hi, Kim. How are you? Look, the challenge today was a fairy tale or magical creature. So my magical creature is a mini unicorn cake. All right, we're doing her ponytail, cascading down the side. All right, I did yellow, blue, hot pink. Now I think I need baby pink. Let's do this one in baby pink. And I'm almost wondering if when I get down to the very bottom, I should tie a little bow to make it look like the end of a ponytail. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud, guys. I'm thinking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Up next, after me in today's lineup for the Bright Ideas Crafters and Marketplace group is my friend Christine from I'm Snow Crafty. We're gonna head over and see what she has planned for us today. And I'm curious to see if she's going to do a fairy tale or a magical creature. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to finish the cascade of the ponytail coming down while I'm watching Christine. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, everyone. And then I will post a picture of her finished. I have that much left to do. And I'm thinking I might make a tiny little bow down at the very bottom to look like you know, holding the ponytail like that. I'll see if I can make it work. But I have probably another 15 minutes because you guys, I am slow. Another 15 minutes to work on this and finish, and then I'll post a picture of her when she's all done, okay? I think maybe some more leaves in here to bring in some more green. Definitely, definitely. Thank you, Morticia. Thanks, friends. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Thank you to everyone who sprinkled me and to everyone who follows my business page. I appreciate you all so much. And thank you to Debbie, our fearless leader, for running this amazing group and giving us all the opportunity to share a little bit of what we all love so much. I appreciate you all. I will be hopping on again since my travel plans got canceled. I'll be hopping on again this afternoon at 2 p.m. from 2 to 2:30, just quick, not long, for a live sale. So if you're around, I'd love for you to come back and visit with me again. These little tiny ones. So hard to manage, but so stinking cute. Stick it right in there. And I'm just gonna continue layering these flowers down like a cascading little ponytail down the side of our unicorn. Look at her little sparkly ears, her unicorn candy fizz, her cute little eyelashes, and her ponytail. Maricela, thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. And it's just, you know, it's like a puzzle. It's like a puzzle. The pieces only fit together one way, and that's however it looks good to your eye. And what looks good to my eye might not look good to your eye, guys. So everyone's little unicorn puzzle will probably look a little different, and that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. This is looking so cute. I love it so much. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Thanks for spending a little bit of your morning with me. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you. Until next time, guys, be sweet. Love you all. Have a great day. Bye.